Good morning, Eagles. I'm Lily. Today is Tuesday, January 23rd of 2024, also known as National Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Day. So, for today's show, we have a feature story about a GJ graduate, a commercial on choir, and to end us off, a community spotlight. At GJHS, we strive to be prompt, polite, and prepared, and our mission is that each student graduates with the skills necessary to be successful in college or career. So get ready, because ENN starts now. Although Nirvana wasn't around for a long time, they definitely made their stamp on the world. In 2014, they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. However, in order for the band to be successful, they needed a lot of people into it, besides just the band. Let's go to our feature story.
We are in the second half of our school year, Eagles, so seniors and juniors need to start preparing for their future. But don't worry, we're going to go talk to one of our past students here and to see how he dealt with this stress.
This is Juan Cerna, and I am a general contract audio engineer for live events.
According to Quora.com, life after high school can be a period of significant change and growth. Many people pursue higher education at colleges or universities, while others enter workforce or pursue other training. It's a time when individuals often gain more independence and begin making more important decisions about their future.
My main job that I currently do is a monitor engineer for an artist called Poppy. And I got that job by recommendation. I have a friend of mine who's a good friend of mine, an old mentor of the industry. His name is Paul. And I've been working with Paul for several years now. I joined a cover band called 22N.
According to YellowBrick.com, stagehands are responsible for everything from setup, lighting, and sound systems to construction sets and moving heavy equipment. They work closely with performers, producers, and other crew members to ensure that everything runs smoothly and safely.
I guess I had made enough of an impression that I got a call where Paul had basically said, hey, listen, I've got two artists that have emailed me. I've already promised one that I'm going to go on tour with them. I have another one that I promised before them. The other one is paying me more, but I don't want to kind of let these guys sit out to dry. Do you mind going out and being their front of house engineer? And I told them sure. So I went out. That was a separate artist called the Juliana Theory. I did a 2-week first-time tour with the Juliana Theory. As a front of house engineer, we opened up for Dashboard Confessional.
According to teacherscareercoach.com, basically any job you go into knowing that it's not going to be your forever career, instead of thinking that you're going to be stuck there or taking a step backwards, consider it as a strategic way to prepare yourself for future advancement.
And about 3 weeks after that, Paul calls me back. He says, hey, listen, you did so great on that tour. I got nothing but compliments from the guys. I've got a A-list artist that needs a monitor engineer, and I can only trust you to do it. Do you want to be my monitor engineer? And I was like, sure, yeah, that sounds fun. And so now I am full-time touring with Poppy. We're about to go do it was about 3.5-week Europe tour, a couple of theaters, and then we've got an arena tour supporting Avenged Sevenfold in March.
This shows you one of the many outcomes that can happen after leaving high school. Well, this has been fun. I'm Madison Alla reporting for ENN.
Although today's show is all about music, if you're not musically inclined, you can always join GJ Game Club, which meets every Tuesday in room 3216, or GJ Reads, which meets every other Tuesday in room 3218. Let's go to a commercial. Thanks for that commercial. Make sure to talk to Mr. Lawrence if you're interested in joining choir. To end off today's show, we're going to go to Community Spotlight to learn a little bit more about Carleton's effect on youth.
Teens our age have multiple different ways of expressing their feeling, one of them being music. But luckily in Lakeland, we have a music industry called Carleton and help bring back to you. Now let's go over to them to see how they bring back to the community.
So Carleton Music opened in 1967, and John Carleton had moved to Florida from up north. And he saw a need for a store that would be able to rent and sell musical instruments to especially students. There was a great need for that in the public school system. So he started a rental program that made it easy for parents to get instruments for their students and for students to be able to try them out and see what was a good fit or not. Younger people are really involved in music because, as you know, music is a way to express yourself. A lot of people, even through lyrics, through the music itself, because music, as we know, is a language in its own. So we see a lot of adults now who originally came in as youth, as kids, and their parents brought them in to get them an instrument, and now we see some of those people. I've been here a long time, so we see some of those people as adults bringing their kids in to get musical instruments. Music has continued almost like a legacy, the parents passing it on to the kids, and we feel like we're part of that because we see it happening. We see the same people coming in with their kids, so we see it continuing. And people who play an instrument, scientifically, they do better with math and do better with science classes. So I feel like we're contributing in the long run by giving teens or younger people to be able to express themselves.
Thanks, Joe, and all of the hard workers that work at Carleton to help bring back towards the community. I'm Teron, reporting ENN.
Thanks, guys. Seniors, make sure to stop rocking out for a second and buy your cap and gown by the end of the month. Well, I know you're all sad to hear it, but that will conclude today's show. I'm Lily, signing off of ENN.